Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer. The Bulldogs will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense will come out first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. And the Tar Heels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Mississippi State's offense has the ball for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these lines.
He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill-spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that, too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Wide open spaces. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another one.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. They're working that left side. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Finds a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the run. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. He wants to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Using the quick game. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run.
Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Logan for some time.
Off play action on first down. Looking left. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
QB draw. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Safe completion on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Tar Heels started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Swings it out to his running back.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Oh, and he missed missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Bring in the heat. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Tar Heels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Used to play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run play action. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dennis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNC!
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Nevada is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. The inside handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Got a man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the give off the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. It's caught. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Makes the catch. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? He'll keep it himself. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Finds the tight end. He gets it up to the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Time to take a shot. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got him in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Tar Heels are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down into the 37.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Fires to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Tar Heels get enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
North Carolina, 45. Mississippi State, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. Touchdown, UNC. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Bush. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If there's time to pad the stats. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But 83, Jesse. I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.